All rise.
You may be seated. Well, I hope it's not one of those complex cases.
Oh, well.
I had a task some day in the traffic.
You be the judge.
I am the judge.
Thank you. Your Honor, the case before this court today is an infectious case. By that I mean, Your Honor, in the matter of Faith Mbidi, step forward, and Vincent Omoni. So Faith sues her husband for knowingly infecting her with HIV/AIDS and seeks compensation. Your Honor, Faith seeks for a compensation fee of 100,000 shillings for commuting to seek medication and counseling. In addition, she also seeks compensation of 150,000 shillings for diet, which Vincent, the husband, has made her adjust to, and another 500,000 shillings as a start-up capital since her HIV status made her lose her job.
Your Honor, on top of the compensation, I would love to add 500,000 shillings. That's school fees for our daughter for the whole of her primary education.
Itoke wapi?
Oh, Vincent, why would you do that to your wife? Faith, you said you have a daughter together?
Yes, Your Honor.
Vincent, how long have you been married to your wife?
6 years, Your Honor.
6 years. Faith, at what time did you realize that you are HIV?
That's 3 weeks ago, Your Honor.
3
when
weeks
his
ago?
mistress, Lydia, sent me a message asking me to go test my HIV status.
You mean it's your husband, Mistress, who sent you a text instructing you, advising you to go for a HIV test?
Yes, Your Honor. And immediately after I received the test, I went for the test.
You went for the test?
Yes. And these are the results, Your Honor. I tested positive for the virus.
Vincent, that's
Yes,
you're
sir.
doing. Your wife is testing HIV positive because of your doing. Why would you do such a thing to your wife?
Your Honor. She is lying. She is lying. You see, my wife here.
Ex-wife. Ex.
Okay.
Faith, you say your ex-wife. Have you
Yes.
filed for divorce? Have you separated?
Both, Your Honor.
So you're no longer living in the same house. You're
Yes.
planning to move out, or you already moved?
I already moved out. And the divorce is on the process, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And so, as you are saying, yes, your ex-wife.
Okay. Ex-wife. Your Honor,
Yes.
she found out that I was HIV positive 5 months ago. Even before she got infected.
Your Honor, he is lying. There is no way I would have known about his status and gone with him without protection, knowing very well that we have a daughter to take care of.
Your Honor, 5 months ago, she found ARVs in my car. And I explained everything to her.
Your Honor, he told me that the ARVs were not his. He even told me that the pills were given to him by a friend, and he told him that the pills were used for the prevention of HIV, not because he was positive. Yes, he was using
wait
the
a minute.
pills. Yes.
The pills, you're talking about ARV pills.
Yes, the pills are found in his car.
And he told you that they are used
Yes.
to prevent HIV, not to treat HIV.
Yes, that is what he told me.
I've never heard of that.
Like, in my 37 years being alive, I've never heard such a thing.
37.
Imagine.
And the world of knowledge came to you from the age of 12. So you're only talking about 20 years of knowledge?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Let's continue, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Speak to me.
Yes, as I was saying, the friend told him that the pills were not were to prevent the HIV, not to treat it. Yes.
So you took the HIV for prevention of HIV, or you took the ARVs for the prevention of HIVs or for treatment, or you tell us what was going on? Here.
Your Honor, I took the pills to prevent it.
You still, so you are not infected?
You see, Your Honor, a friend of mine gave me an advice. So I did not see any harm in trying it. It was just...
Were you HIV positive, or were you not HIV positive as you were taking the pills?
Your Honor, I was positive.
You
So
see?
you are not preventing, you are treating.
Yes, Your Honor.
You see what I'm saying, Your Honor? And he hid it from me. He even lied to me that very morning.
Your Honor, the ARVs he saw that morning, those pills, they were not mine. I was just taking them to someone.
Or they were not yours, they were for a friend.
Yes.
So, you said, excuse me, Miss Faith, you
Yes.
said your husband's mistress is the one who called you and told you to go for your HIV test.
Yes, Your Honor.
That means she knew her status too.
Yes, she knew her
And you
status.
suspect she was HIV.
Yes.
So when you say you're holding the pills for a friend, could it be that you are holding them for the said lady mistress?
No, Your Honor.
So you have a group of friends who are HIV, who you...
You see,
Your Honor, I suppose they have a WhatsApp group. A WhatsApp group for people with HIV. Can it be possible?
Order.
Order. Bailiff order.
So, in faith, you suspected that your husband was HIV
Yes.
from finding the pills. Did you go for the test by then?
Yes, I went for the test immediately after I got the message from her, his mistress.
Tell me how my first test or my first stop would have been a VCT place. Yes, please continue.
Yes, you know, Your Honor, it's because I trusted this man too much, Your Honor. I didn't see the need to go to go for the testing by then, Your Honor.
You didn't go for the testing when you found the pills?
Yes, I did it, Your
You
Honor.
trusted him to that extent?
Yes, Your Honor, because for the 5 years we've been married, we've never argued with this man, Your Honor. He's been a good husband. I didn't expect him to do that to me, Your Honor.
What happened, Mr. Mondi? Yeah, your wife says you have been a good husband.
Your Honor, I did not picture her being raised by a stepfather.
Who?
What?
What are you talking about, Mr. Mondi?
Your Honor,
Yes.
my daughter. I did not picture my daughter being raised with a stepfather.
By a stepfather?
Yes.
When you say this, you mean like your wife is having an extramarital affair?
Correct. You are very right. You are very right. Apparently, there is someone in Faith's life.
Your Honor, he is lying. He is lying
no.
because 2 months ago when I asked him about the ARVs, the reason why I asked him is because he has not been servicing me for the last 3 months. And Your Honor,
Really?
yes, really. And he even tried using rubber on me.
Whoa. Miss Faith, you're saying your husband tried to use rubber on you?
Just imagine, Your Honor. On my marital bed, using a rubber on me.
A rubber band.
No, order, please. You know what they are talking about. Yes.
No, Your Honor. Okay. Can she explain about the taxi guy? Let her explain.
Wait a minute. First of all, tell us, the only thing to explain is about this HIV. You infected your wife knowingly. You knew that you are HIV and you still went and slept with her.
Yes, Your Honor.
You see what I'm saying, Your Honor?
And instead of you getting to talk to her, come to an understanding, she can go for an early test, start her counseling and taking her medication, you decided to use rubber. Which when it failed, you decided to just do it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Outright. Now you've infected your wife with HIV?
Your
What's
Honor.
your feeling to this? What do you feel when you think about the Animal Act you've brought to your family? The pain and...
But, Your Honor, it is not me. can she just tell us about the taxi guy? I think she got the HIV from that man.
Which taxi guy? Your Honor, he is lying and he knows it. He's just trying to find an excuse.
Eh?
Yes.
What excuse? Your Honor, what excuse? What excuse can she leave the bed at night just to go and pick phone calls privately?
She's been making private calls.
Come on.
Faith, please bring us to speed about that. What is it that you've been going outside to receive calls in the late night?
Your Honor, it is true that I went out to make calls at night.
You see?
But what he did not tell you is that the following day was his birthday. So my friends and I were organizing a birthday party for him, a surprise birthday party. He wasn't supposed to, no? And that is why, Your Honor, they are called surprise birthday parties.
Wow.
That is the reason why I went to make out the call outside. Yes.
Surprise.
Mr. Omondi, you received a party the following day?
Yes, Your Honor.
You had a party.
But, Your Honor, I think she's confusing me. She just did the party to confuse me. Let her explain about the taxi guy.
Mr. Omondi, I don't think a party is something you just do. I think it had to be planned. And if it was a one thing that she went out to receive a call only once, I don't see why you should try to push like you ever. How many times has she been doing so, if I may ask?
How many times?
Yeah, is it on everyday occurrence, or it was only within that period of your?
No, Your Honor. It was
just within that time.
Come on.
Okay, so your ex-wife
but you
was just making a call, or received a call, or made a call, and it was all about caring and loving you.
No, Your Honor. The taxi guy. Your Honor, can she explain?
So even the taxi guy.
Your Honor, I found them in my compound, inside the taxi guy.
Doing what?
Ask her.
Your Honor, it is true that he found us in the car, but we were not doing anything. Yes, we were just having a conversation.
With a closed door, doing...
So you think that what you do with other women in your car is what other men do with other people's women? Some men have got respect for themselves,
Yes,
you
like
know?
me, like me.
Order. Please, Faith, what was going on between you and who is this taxi guy?
Your Honor, the taxi guy is, he's called Peter. He runs errands for my husband, sorry. So that day, I asked Peter to follow my husband wherever he goes, so that he gets information on what he's doing, who he's going out with, especially women. That is why I used Peter for the... Yes.
So you are stalking on me?
I was not stalking on you. I was just trying to find an excuse to leave this toxic marriage.
So this Peter was a kind of your private eye?
Yes, he was my
you
private.
You are hiring for him for that purpose?
Yes, but he runs errands for my husband. They know each other.
So you are sure that he will be finding the right thing?
Yes, I was sure, Your Honor, and I have evidence here. These are pictures.
May I?
Please.
Your Honor? Your Honor, those are pictures of my husband.
This is...
Yes, and his mistress.
This is a said lady of your husband?
Yes. They were taken at a gym near their workplace.
Yes, I can see these are gym pictures. Mr. Mondi, what do you say to this? Let him see that. Can you deny that?
What, Your Honor?
Can you deny that? That's you there, if I'm not mistaken, and you are with a lady. And I don't think the positions or the handling is right. It's not appropriate.
Your Honor, this is a lie. This is a lie. These are photoshopped.
Mr. Mondi, don't take this
These
quote for
pictures are
granted.
photoshopped.
Please. These photos, I'm not an expert, but they are not photoshopped. From my little experience, I think...
It is a lie, Your Honor.
Your Honor, it is not a lie. Those pictures are not photoshopped. And even if he doesn't want to agree, I have Mr. Peter around. He
Oh,
can
yeah.
come
Peter
and
is here.
explain what really happened.
Peter is here with us and he wants to
Yes,
stand
yes.
in as
As a witness. Yes, Your Honor.
You'd like to call him now? Please.
Of course, Your Honor.
So you even went to the extent of calling Peter.
Yes.
But
I called Peter.
Faye, oh, it's okay, but sometimes it's not very good when you find your partner with somebody in private conversations in the nights.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're
Yes.
somebody's wife, but
But
Yeah,
Your
yes.
Honor, as I said, we don't pass judgment, Your Honor. Because what I did was for the good of our marriage, Your Honor.
I agree to that. I agree to that.
For the good of our marriage inside a car.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It was so good.
Okay, order. We've got Peter with us here. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Your Honor.
Yes, kindly take oath.
Well, your name is Peter?
Yes, Peter.
Peter who?
Peter Marwa.
Peter Marwa. Okay? Just place your hand here.
Here.
Yeah, the right one.
Here.
Yeah. Then you'll repeat these words after me.
I will repeat.
The words I'm going to speak after
You.
You'll repeat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I, Peter Marwa,
I, Peter Marwa,
do swear before this court
do swear before this court
that whatever I'm going to testify
that whatever I'm going to testify
is the plain truth
is the plain truth.
and nothing but the truth.
It is the truth, yes.
And nothing but the truth.
Oh, yeah, nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Peter,
Yes.
kindly, you're under oath. Tell us how you know the couple and what you know about the situation.
My name is Peter Marwa, and
I got that. You said it.
I am a taxi driver,
You're a taxi driver.
and I've been driving for the past 12 years.
12 years.
Yes.
How long have you, or of the 12 years, how long have you been working or running errands?
Driving my wife.
Order, good language, please. Order, have some
Well,
respect.
I've been running errands for Mr. Vincent here, and I know the wife pretty well.
When you say you know the wife pretty well, have you been
Hey.
running? Order! When you say you know the wife pretty well, are you trying, what do you mean?
Well, what I'm trying to say is this, yeah? I've been running errands for Mr. Vincent here, and there is a time Madam Faith came to my car and asked me to go and spy on the husband. Well,
Peter.
Please,
After
please.
everything I've done for you.
Order, please, Vincent, get one, please. I want to listen to the witness. Please.
you see,
When you said you know the wife, were you working sometimes? Were you working for the family or?
no, I was working for the family. You know, when I ran errands, of
you
course.
might be sent to pick up or
Yes.
drop something there.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, go continue.
So this particular day, the wife came and told me to spy on her husband. So we took some time in the car because I was rejecting the offer since I knew Vincent very
Why
well.
were you rejecting the offer? Because you're Vincent's friend?
Yes, I
Or
knew.
because the money was not good enough?
No. I knew Vincent very well because I used to run errands for him and I didn't want to go behind his back. But you see, after what he did to her is what made me change my mind. You see, that day he came into the car, dragged her out, and then hurled insults into her. And above that, he punched me on the face.
He punched you?
Yes, he
deserved
punched-
it.
And he roughened up the wife?
He roughened, yes, he hurled insults to her. So after that, I decided not to press charges, but to go ahead and spy.
And betray him. Well, he trusted you and you were about to sell him out, so you are betraying him.
I was spying, not betraying.
Judas, please accept you are
man,
betraying him. Order, Vincent. So, yes, continue. So, you accepted the job of spying on
On
Mr.
Vincent.
Omondi?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And upon spying, what did you find? That's what we're asking. What did you find on him that you come here to testify today? You think that was not appropriate?
Well, there is this particular day that, you know, Mr. Vincent suffers from short memory.
Peter, bro, party. Peter.
Mister,
Sorry.
this is not a punching bag.
Paul. Oh, sorry, Your Honor. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Please. Yes, continue.
So it suffers from memory. So one day he told me to go and pick this certain lady from the gym and then drop her at his favorite restaurant. So when I went there, I found him waiting for the lady with a bunch of flowers and a grin on his face, and he was looking, yes, he was just waiting for the lady.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you dropped him. If I may ask, have you ever, you said you've been running errands for Mr. Omondi here.
Yes, yes.
Had you ever, before this fateful day, had you ever, ever witnessed him with another lady or dropping or picking?
Hey.
What had he done? Had you done any of those before?
Well,
for him?
yes, I've
Or
done.
it's only after you were assigned that you came to get him?
Yes, you see, after he was given the duty of spying is when I saw him with a bunch of flowers and his marriage.
So before then, you had never seen
I've
her with
never
that?
seen.
Okay.
Imagine, and he has never even surprised me with not even a flower, even a lollipop. Hey, oh, yeah.
You're
This
forgetting.
world. What am I forgetting?
No, you're
What have
forget-
you ever done to me? Huh?
Apart
Hata
from
lollipop too. I'm stingy.
Oh, please continue.
Well, you see, it is at this moment that another particular day, he had told me to go again and drop him at the gym. You see, I found out the
So
name.
now you got a lady from the gym. And by the way, did you get the name of the lady you were picking from the gym?
Yes, I got the name.
And what was her name?
Peter.
Lydia.
Lydia.
Lydia, yes. The name was Lydia.
Is she the same,
Yes.
same person who
Yes,
called
Your
you
Honor.
to tell you to check on your HIV
Yes,
status? So
she
that
is
is
Lydia.
his mistress. Okay.
Your Honor, Lydia is just a friend.
A friend whom you go to the restaurant to meet with flowers. You go to the gym and even try making out in the washrooms. That is a friend.
Order, let's hear. Yes, so, yes, please continue.
Your Honor, he tried making out with a friend.
Please,
No.
let's hear from the witness. Enough with you now. Let's hear, yes.
Well, you see, I'm under oath and I'm saying the truth.
We're trying to believe so please continue.
Now, there is a day he told me to go and drop him at the gym and wait for him for 20 minutes. You see, after I was waiting, while I was waiting inside the vehicle, I saw them being dragged out of the gym, him and the so-called lady called Lydia. And when I went and asked the gymnast, he informed me that they were thrown out because they were making out in the washroom.
Vincent, is it true what they say here? That you're caught making out with your mistress in the
Washroom.
Vincent, how could you do this to me?
Yes, Your Honor. But that morning, I was hungover.
Will you stop making excuses and admit for once that you messed up our life? You messed my life. You didn't even think of Deborah. She's just 6 years old, Vincent. Is this the life you promised me and my daughter? And to make the matters worse, you couldn't even face me to tell me to my face. I had to know through your mistress, Vincent. Your Honor, I lost everything. I lost my job. I lost my friends.
Vincent, is this what you wanted to see of your family?
No, Your Honor. I'm very sorry.
Don't be sorry to me. It's her, not me. It's just...
A girl told me. Sorry.
Your Honor,
Sweetheart.
I cannot even walk through a corridor without people
Vincent,
leaving
I
me.
believe you could have done better than that. You didn't have to cheat on your wife, but just to say it, better cheating, but I mean, not infect her with such a killer disease, and you don't even have the guts to tell her to guard up herself, maybe get using some medicine or something. Maybe you would have taken a step forward as a man, not to wait until your mistress is the one to announce this fire.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Please don't say sorry to me. She's there, and you can see she's hurting.
A baby na. Pole. Nyathika lando.
Peter, anything you wish to tell us more than that? Do you have anything else to add on to that?
No.
Okay. If you have nothing more to tell us, please, if you don't mind, you can sit.
Peter.
Hey, hey.
I have something to say.
What do you wish to say? Oh,
Hey,
what do you wish to say?
Peter.
Mr. Omondi,
Sorry.
go ahead, say it.
I rest my case.
No. Before you rest your case, please, do you have something to say or you're intimidated?
I feel my life is in danger.
Well, you can file for security, but as you said, you rest your case, please rest as well.
Unapita na bibi yangu na bado unataka kupita na kila mimi.
Miss Faith, you said you lost everything, your job, everything because of the HIV status.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that is stigmatization. Did you file with the labor courts for them firing you because you're HIV?
No, Your Honor, I was not fired. I resigned.
You resigned?
Yes, Your Honor. It is because of the discrimination I got at work. You see, when I walked through the corridors, no one wanted to talk to me. Everyone just leaves the way for me. When you go out for lunch, nobody wants to sit next to you. Your Honor, that was enough reason for me to leave the job.
I feel you and I understand you may not like that. How long have you known you're HIV positive?
I tested 3 weeks ago, Your Honor.
3 weeks ago?
Yes.
Don't you think you're a bit hesitant to taking position even at work? Could have let it be, at least maybe they would have understood and just settled with it. Don't you think? But I understand the confusion that once you have such bad news could go, it could hit you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I understand the confusion. So, Miss Faith, you said Lydia is your ex-husband's mistress?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was the one who sent you the text?
Yes, she called me.
Asking you to go for your HIV test?
Yes.
And
after that, I called her, and she told me, she also said that Vincent was ghosting her, because apparently Vincent suspected that I had known about the affair. And she even said that she was the one who infected him with the virus.
She confessed to you?
Yes.
That she willingly infected him?
Yes.
Your Honor says adding.
What am I adding?
Vincent, you will speak when I talk to you, but for now, please, addressing your ex-wife, right? And that's when you went. But had you done your test before then?
Yes, about 5 months ago.
5 months?
Yes.
5 months, if I'm not wrong, is the time you said you found the ARVs.
Yes, I found them.
So if you didn't want to argue with him, since you've never had any argument in the marriage and you didn't want to start one,
Yes, Your
but
Honor.
you went for HIV test.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you tested negative then?
Yes, I was negative then.
So that means, in all honesty, you believe it's your husband who got you HIV infected?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hey.
Mr. Vincent, when you found out that you were HIV positive, did you inform your wife? I don't think so, because that's the time you started playing around. ARVs will help you. But you should have seen the red flag from then, because HIV is not something, it's not corona that you just get from sitting from somebody, that you have to keep. The distance to keep from HIV is bedroom business, not, physical distance as such. So you should have known, for somebody who's trying to prevent it, it must be
It was
in
not
the corridors
easy,
of
Your
getting
Honor.
it?
It was not easy, Your Honor, because as I said, he hid the drugs in his car.
No.
So maybe he was taking them when he was in his car.
The pills were not mine. They were
So, Mr. Vincent, you get to know that you are HIV and you continue to enjoy your conjugal rights with your wife, knowing very well you are infecting, or chances of infecting her with HIV are that high.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Faith, if I may ask, why did Lydia send you the text? Why did she pick on that time to send you? And she's been enjoying all the romance with your husband.
Yes.
Why did she pick this time to send you?
Your Honor, as I had said earlier, she told me that Vincent had been avoiding her.
Oh.
And that is why she sent me the text. And she even said that if she doesn't get Vincent, I too will not get him.
Okay. Sorry to hear what they put you to go through. Well, according to the law of the land, any person having knowledge that he is or she is infected with HIV or any other life-threatening sexually transmitted disease intentionally, knowingly, and willingly, okay, does anything or permits the doing of anything which he or she knows or ought to reasonably know will infect any other person with HIV or any other life-threatening sexually transmitted disease is likely to lead another person being infected with HIV or any other life-threatening sexually transmitted disease will infect another person with any other sexually transmitted disease shall be guilty of an offense, whether or not he or she is married to that other person, and shall be liable upon conviction.
But
Hold on. Therefore, Mr. Omondi, the court finds you guilty of knowingly infecting your ex-wife and putting her life in danger and not telling her about your status.
But Your Honor, I did not know.
Hold on. And therefore, the court orders you to pay your wife, ex-wife Faith, a sum of 750,000 Kenya shillings, which will cater for her medical treatment and counseling, the special diet she has to go on, and maybe have a capital to start business. It is your duty. You had filed a petition on the education of the child. It is your duty as a parent as well. It's not his full obligation. It's your duty as well to jointly make sure that your daughter gets a good education. So that one, unless he defaults child support after you've separated, I have no power to call on that. But for now, I would like him to pay you that amount of money. The child you bring up together. In addition, since you've broken the law of the land, Mr. Omondi, I'm sending you to jail for the period
Yes.
of 3.5 years. You'll get your ARV
Yes.
treatment from the order.
Hey!
You'll get your order. 3.5 years. When I say order, I mean silence. Maybe 3.5 were not good enough. Maybe 4 will do. You'll
Yes.
get your ARVs and all the support you'll need from the government by government standards, not by your standards. And that is my judgment. This court is adjourned.
All rise. Okay, come for yes.
Yes, yes, that is what you wanted. That is what you wanted. Just go to jail.
I'll be back.
A girl, Tutu.